Why do you want? What is it there? Just gonna remind you. Not today. It's lonely, yes, constant thoughts, the voices. I'll always be mine. Never be.
Man, fuck that.
Anyone would be depressed if they had to deal with that.
Never succeed. You will always stay with us. Because in the end of it, you don't even try to.
So he needs to treat women like people.
Get worse. Tolkien and Peter Jackson get this metaphor right, even down to the smallest details. And think of all sorts of excuses to use. If you know about addiction, then you know one problems that are stressing you out. Bury the golden child from a bad year. But with that said, I think this video is.
Hey guys, well, I hope you enjoyed that little fun project I had going on. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Hope y'all liked it. Hope y'all gained something from that. But in all seriousness, so this is the start of the new year, 2024. So that's pretty exciting. For a lot of people, it's a fresh start. So a lot of people, it's a year of disappointment. So a lot of people, it's something to look forward to. But I think the best thing someone can do, who's feeling down about it, who's feeling kind of they feel like they didn't do anything with the year before, or maybe you're on the opposite spectrum where you feel kind of glad and you can't wait to see what happens this year. How about we just take the time to reflect about how we did last year? Like I said, we were gonna reflect, right? Something I did kind of bad this year compared to like the year before is I have no money. I have no fucking money. I'm getting so sick and tired of having to tell my friends that I can't go out, I won't do because I don't got cash, because I don't got this. But see, that's my own fault. We gotta do some self-growth here, because we're not gonna gain anything just blaming the world, right? I could easily just say, it's society's fault because society it's on some bullshit right now. We're not getting paid that much. Inflation is crazy. You can't buy a house or rent anywhere in Chicago because the fucking rent is so fucking high, unless you go somewhere bogus, right? And even then, it costs a shit ton just to rent it out. So the best thing you could do is lease. Well, who the fuck wants to lease? Nigga, I'm not trying to live there for a month. The fuck? But see, that's my own fault though, because like I should have thought about the future and taken the proper steps to make sure I still had money left over. Don't get me wrong, I feel kind of bogus. I can't send none of my brother. I haven't even been able to send him a letter because I haven't had any money. Right, so that shit bogus. That shit just made me feel some type of way. But it's my own fault. You get me? I was buying clothes. I was buying hella weed. I was buying hella nicks, poshes, right? And it's my own fault. So what's something you can do about that? Well, stop spending so much money. Oh, I can't control myself though. I have so many impulses. If I like something, I'm gonna get it. Don't you hear all these rappers saying that? If I want it, I'm gonna get it. It's like, listen, man, you're not a fucking rapper, bro. Like, calm the fuck down. I need you to step back a little bit, nigga, because you ain't no rapper. And them rappers don't even spread good philosophies around, nigga. Type of shit. If I wanted on my carpet, shit. If I was a billionaire, shit, maybe I probably wouldn't be spending too much money on clothes, though. And another thing I've been trying to work on. my very first video on this channel was supposed to be about a really nasty porn addiction that I had, but I couldn't upload it because of some restriction about my channel being brand new. So a little update on that. I've been working on it. It's not so at this point. It's not so much willpower as it is strategy. You know, something that I learned from Before You Sleep. So shout out to him. He's been helping me a lot. Been listening to his videos while I'm at work or working out, just gaining information, gaining knowledge. Right. If you're dealing with the same thing, the best advice I can give you is when you feel those impulses, when you feel those cravings, leave everything where it is, bro. Just go upstairs. In my case, go upstairs, right? Because I'm down here in the basement by myself half the time. Go upstairs. Go with your family. If you're not living with anyone, take a walk outside. If it's too late, it's too dark, then just do a couple push-ups. I don't know. Just literally just time away from whatever it is you use to access it will help dramatically. I'm saying that from experience because there was a month where I went a good 2 weeks without, okay, relapse, okay, another 2 weeks, okay, relapse, a week. Okay, well, why did I only made it 1 week that time? It was because instead of falling asleep with my phone over there, I have it next to me. See the problem? If I have it next to me, I'm gonna keep on trying to, I'm gonna keep thinking about it and all whoop. But okay, so that's that, right? What's another thing you can do? If you're like anything like me, you started watching pornography like at the age of 11, 13, 11 or 12, you're like any age, doesn't matter. The way you think about relationships, friendships, the way you view women is obscure, bro. It is fucked up how you think about that shit. Because I'm not even gonna lie to you, half the time I be like talking to girls and all I be thinking is, I'm trying to fuck her. And that's cool and all, because we're guys, all whoop-de-whoop, but like, I'm getting so sick and tired of being like that. I can't even make actual friends with females because that's all I'm thinking about. So a step I started taking is I deleted all my socials, right? Because without social media, I'm not seeing all this shit. I'm not seeing all the stupid shit bitches be posting to get attention from niggas. I'm not looking at this. I'm not looking at her. I'm not looking at her. Okay, that's gone. Okay, 2, right? Start desexualizing your brain. Like if you need to really try though, because like it's all about your mindset. And don't believe all those red pill YouTubers online who say women and men can't be friends, because that is fucking false, nigga. How the fuck were you friends in middle school with bitches then, huh? Tell me. Tiffany? Yeah, that was your friend, right? Who the fuck? What happened to Tiffany? That's another problem I was facing, right? So far, I've been making a lot of progress ever since I've been telling my friends about it like 2 years ago. I've been telling them it was daily. I couldn't stop. Okay, now I'm going like a couple weeks without it. That's an improvement, right? One thing you always gotta remember is that life is just little battles, and each one you win is a step closer to becoming the person you want to be. So don't never stop trying to improve. Don't never stop wanting to better yourself, and stop letting the wrong people teach you. It's like, just because someone says something on the internet don't mean it's true. If they don't have the evidence to provide to show off that they've actually been doing what they're doing, don't listen to them niggas, man. And that's the second issue, right? The third one is probably going to be like with my eating habits, because I've been working out a lot. I work out almost every day, except if I'm feeling kind of drowsy and I have to force myself to do it. Don't force yourself to do anything, right? Because you should be enjoying what you're doing, right? So if you have to force yourself to work out, maybe it's the starting stage and you're committed to make it fun and to like get that mindset in, and sure, maybe there's will always be exceptions to the rules, right? But like for me, I work out because it's fun. I work out because I like how I feel afterwards, and it makes me feel good, right? But on those certain days where I just have a really shitty mindset, just take it easy, man. Like it's like one of my friends from work was telling me, you gotta just relax sometimes. You can't always be productive 100% of the time. That'll be almost perfection. Y'all know what I say when niggas bring up perfection. That shit is not real. Nothing in this world would ever be perfect. So don't even put it in the mindset that it's going to be like that. You can be a perfectionist and have things come out the way you want them to, but just know it'll never be perfect. Nothing in this world would ever be perfect. And besides that, I've been really working on my ideologies, honestly. Just trying to better understand the world, better understanding how people work and why people do the things they do. trying to, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. There was a minute where I felt kind of betrayed by my friend, by a couple of my friends, because they weren't talking to me, and that was kind of my fault too, because I wasn't talking to them. Then I started brewing these ideas in my head that they don't want to talk to me because blah 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 blah. They don't fuck with me no more. All whoopty whoop. And see, that's not the thing. Half the time, people just got their lives going on. You get me? So it's your own anxiety that does it to you. You can't let that shit control you, because that shit, your emotions are powerful. You start coming up with all these crazy ideas. You start trying to trick yourself to believe in one thing, even though you know it might not be true, or you have no evidence to support it. And it's a fucking mess. But that's something I'm learning too. Like the other day, I realized that not with niggas at work, but with my fam, it's like if they get me mad, I get mad, and I don't lash out like I used to, right when I was little. But it still bothers me that I let it get to me like that, because words, in the end of the day, words are just words, bro. My family's proven to me time and time again that they love me by their actions. So that's all a nigga can ask for, honestly, in the end of the day. Bottom line, if you got something from this video, I just want you to reflect the same way I did. Kind of take a step back. Realize that even though you might be in a shitty situation, everything you want in life is doable. You can achieve it. You just have to put in the work in. Nothing in this life is free. Nothing in this life will ever be easy. Because even everyone has problems. Even the rich, all the poor people, everyone has problems. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what race you are, what gender, what ethnicity, whatever. We all have problems. At the end of the day, we're all human. Remember that. Well, anyways, it's been J13K White Directs, aka White. After my brother out the county, hashtag #3Dilo, hashtag 017Dilo on YouTube. Go check him out. Go get it how you want to go get it. And a little quick update just for the YouTube. I know I haven't made a video in I think it was 2 months. I'm working on a couple right now, but I want them to come out the way I want them to. So I'm kind of, I would be editing. I don't like it. Scrap it. Start again. Rewrite something. Write a script this time. Shit like that. I'm trying to make good content for y'all. For other people who fuck with me, I'm gonna fuck with y'all. I just want everyone to have a positive mindset. I want everyone to want to improve. And I don't want the world to be so fucking gloomy all the time. Obviously, there's a lot of bogus shit that happens, but it can't be helped. For every good, there has to be a bad. But we need to make the good worthwhile. If we can't let all the bad things overshadow what good can come from us uniting and becoming together. So, this might sound stupid to some of y'all, but I'm just optimistic, honestly. I know the world don't work like that, but hey, who's to say? Who's to say it can't? And remember, this was all in one go, so if I stumbled, my bad. Check out the flower my sister made. Yep. Bye, everyone. Stay safe. Hell yeah. Oh, one last thing before I go. This year I dramatically got into the whole red pill shit, and let me tell you, it helps, right? With some of the insecurities I was having. Knowing how the life in the West really is, and how depressing it can be at times. But for anyone out there going through that same shit, who's getting into red pill and who is on the edge of black pilling, listen to me. And I want you to listen to me really fucking closely. Nothing will change if nothing changes. Repeat that again. Nothing will change if nothing changes. If you're stuck feeling sad and shitty all the fucking time, and you don't do anything about it, you got no one else to blame but yourself, nigga. Because you could be working to fix that. Maybe not the world, but you could be working to fix yourself. And that's already a big improvement. Because Lord knows, nigga, we have a lot of shitty people out in this world, bro. Especially here in the West. Don't even get me started anywhere else, bro. Because everyone else has their own problems. We need to start fixing the ones we have here, right? And it starts with fixing yourself. Because you can't help other people if you can't help yourself. What type of bullshit is it that you're trying to give advice to other people and you don't even know what it is that's wrong with you, right? I can tell you what's wrong with me. I'm a narcissist. I can be fucking lazy. I'm really fucking stupid at times. And I'm ignorant as fuck, nigga. Arrogant at times, too. I'm a fucking, I'm a hypocrite a lot of the times, too. Does that make me a bad person? I don't think so. I don't feel like I'm bad. I don't feel like I'm worse than any other person. But then yet again, who am I to judge myself to other people? You get me? Bottom line, experiment with that red pill shit if you have to, right? Just know that you're gonna go across a lot of YouTubers who just spit back the same shit at you. And I'm getting so fucking tired of hearing all the same shit all the fucking time. women this, women that, women this, women that. Oh, you can't. It's like life revolves around sex, dog, and it's so fucking annoying. That's another thing that made me want to like stop. That made me want to like quit my porn addictions because I'm so sick and tired of always thinking about that shit. My life does not revolve around sex, and I don't want it to. You know why? Because it's fucking stupid. I'm not gonna gain anything from fucking a couple bitches, nigga. Nigga, that's not gonna fulfill me. Maybe it will to you. Congratulations if it does, my nigga, but it won't for me. And I know there's other people who feel like that out there. Because you know there's other guys who stop chasing women. And then vice versa, there's girls who stop chasing men because it's a fucking mess out here. So, you know, instead of complaining about how it is right now, either adapt, learn, and improve, or waste away. Because nothing's going to change unless you start to change. Remember that. And just a quick message to all the red pill creators out there. I mean, probably not gonna watch it, but can you stop? Can we just talk about something else? Like, if you want me to be real right now, all that red pill shit, it's becoming fucking retarded now. Like, well, what the fuck is the point of it, anyways? At least now. Before it was a movement. Before it was to get informed, for us to know, for us men to understand the world around us that we live in, that we find ourselves in. But now it's like we can only blame a certain amount of people for so long. It's like if you see that they're a problem, then you're the. It's like all these simps, nigga. Like why do you think women are the way they are? Right? And that's not all women, because believe me, I met a couple women. They're nothing like these bitches, dog. And I've been confused. I'm like, when is this bitch gonna ask me for money? Shit, I'm gonna tell her no. I'm like, I'm waiting, and none of these bitches ever do, dog. The only bitch that ever tried it, I shut it down. Yeah, I was heartbroken. Whatever I would do, I was a simp for that bitch, but it's whatever now. It's whatever now, nigga, because I had to move on. And if you're stuck feeling a certain way for a certain person, doesn't matter if you're a girl or a boy. If it wasn't meant to be, it wasn't meant to be. You just need to do your best to move on. There's things you can do, right? Like one of my friends was telling me back when we were talking about how to get over someone. It's like you take a step back and you really think about the things or their actions, and you put it into perspective. It's like, they wouldn't have done this if I was blah blah blah. Find a way to hate them. I don't recommend that one. What I do recommend is kind of think about it like a death. Grief over it. Take the time. Time will fix it. But you just need to learn to let go sometimes too. It's hard, for sure. But it's not worth it. If you're just gonna be stuck on a person for like 10, 20 years, for what? You could have been happy with someone else, but you don't know because you're so stuck on being with this one girl. Just know life isn't fair. We don't get everything we want in life, and that's okay. Because if we did, that wouldn't be living. That would be like being in heaven. This isn't heaven, nigga. This is the farthest thing from heaven. But in all seriousness, note, all red pill creators, can y'all stop talking and trashing bitches? Like I'm not gonna say this because I'm a simp or anything, but nigga, it's so annoying. Like that's all I see on. I had a unsub from some of y'all because that's all y'all niggas talk about, bro. I remember the Legion of Men. Fucking love that nigga. Would watch that nigga religiously every time he made like an exposing video on like the food industry or like when China was reusing all that shit from the sewer, reheating it up and reselling it to other restaurants. Nigga, I applaud you because I would have never figured that shit out. I would have never learned about that. But your channel just turned into another one of those channels where you just shit on women. You know, I understand that you're still a YouTuber, gang. You're still making money. I know you're not making money off YouTube, right? But nothing's going to change if nothing changes. If you keep making the same type of content and it's just falling on deaf ears and the whole red pill too is just an echo chamber. People spitting back and forth the same ideas. There's nothing new being brought to the table. You know, this might sound taboo, but like, instead of blaming women, we need to start blaming ourselves because we're the ones that let them be like that. And obviously, it's not all men's fault because that's not what it is. You know, it's years of propaganda. It's years of like school systems telling us we should treat women all whoop-de-woo. It's like companies trying to fill in status quos. It's like the fat movement. It's a whole bunch of shit. right? This shit goes deeper than that, but nothing's going to change if we don't start addressing different things. Just a little mind for thought, just a little afterthought. But I thought it was important to say it just because, it's like I'm saying, nothing's ever going to change if nothing changes. Alright, peace, and don't black pill, that shit's dumb. You're gonna fucking kill yourself on, bro.